Well, everything ready now for the start of the game. Referee Mick Spain looking at his watch. The Artane band marching off the field. Cork in their red jerseys playing from right to left. Kilkenny in their black and amber vertical stripes from left to right. And the game is on. And Pat Hegarty is first to get it right through the centre to Mick Malone. Gerald McCarthy for Cork from 50 yards out to Ray Cummins. And the best, a shot there from Charlie McCarthy that skid off his stick and went wide. Dennis Collin for Cork. Pat Lawler going back now for the Kilkenny men. And from his own 14, a relieving clearance. Frank Norberg under the ball, grabbing it now for Kilkenny, and Kenny really going on now is Mick Crotty. And a point by Mick Crotty in the first 2 minutes of the game. Cork doing the pressing, but the ball going over the bar from a Mick Crotty point, and that's 1 point to no score. Plenty of altitude with this one, and it's added to as it lands by Mick Malone. Cleared out by Van Larkin. Now it's Pat Hegarty again. Pat from 55 yards out, a high one that's lobbing right into the goal mouth. Ray Cummins trying to get it in, and Noel Skehan is there. Oh dear. The reincarnation of Ollie, that one. Out to the far side, and it's Justin McCarthy now. Ray Cummins bring the ball down into his hand. The shot at the goal. Cork 1 goal, Kilkenny 1 point. From the puck, Liam O'Brien sends it upfield. Now it's Conroach for Cork from his own 40. Mick Malone and Pat Henderson. Pat, despite 3 Corkmen being around him, getting that ball up, and it is a free up for the Kilkenny man, exactly the halfway line. And the tall Pat Henderson. He was off the team a year ago, but he's back today, and he takes this one from way out the field, and he sends it straight over the bar. And the man that scored it, Pat Henderson of Johnstown. The score, Cork 1 goal, Kilkenny 2 points. 5.5 minutes gone in the first half. 40 minutes, remember, in each half. Ball coming in center of the field. Frank Cummins getting it out to Pat Henderson. Pat, the referee letting him go on. That's Liam O'Brien now. And way up the field, and it is high, and it is another point for Kilkenny. Liam O'Brien, the scorer from way out the field. That makes the score Kilkenny 3 points, Cork 1 goal. The sides are leveled. Here's Paddy Barry with the puck out. And in under the ball, Pat Henderson and Mick Malone. Goes off Mick Malone's stick, and it's out over the sideline for a line ball. Line ball to be taken by Van Larkin outside. In fact, on his own 50. Blocked down by Conroach. Can't get it away. Here's Pat Delaney going. He's lost his stick, and illegally. And there is a free for Kilkenny just inside the Cork 70-yard line. And coming across to take it, Liam O'Brien. It's high, and it's good. It's over the bar. Liam O'Brien, his second point of the game. Making the score now, Kilkenny 4 points, Cork 1 goal. Almost 9 minutes gone, 8.5 minutes gone. First half, Paddy Barry's puck to the far side of the field. Comes out loose to Justin McCarthy. Justin McCarthy gets it out of the wing, but Pat Lawler's there for Kilkenny. Up along this side now, and Conroach getting in for Cork. And the referee blows his whistle and penalises Gerald McCarthy there for a foul on Frank Cummins, and there is a free out. They're playing away down the other end of the field, but there's a free out for Kilkenny, which Pat Henderson will take. Dropping on the 21-yard line, and Seamus Looney penalised for a foul there. He's appealing that he was laid under, but there is a free in for Kilkenny, and Eddie Kerr will take it. And Eddie sends it over the bar into the crowd, and that puts Kilkenny further ahead. Kilkenny now leading by these 2 points, as Kilkenny lead by 5 points to Cork's 1 goal. And Eddie Kerr has now scored just 1 point. Eddie Barry notifying to the referee by holding the ball up high that he has it and he's ready to go. Gerald McCarthy for Cork trying to get away. His way blocked by Eamon Morrissey. And that's Frank Cummins now. Frank Cummins for Kilkenny. Way upfield, out comes Tony Marr. Tony Marr from his own 50 in towards Pat Haggerty. Doesn't quite get it, but Frank Cummins does for Kilkenny. And it is now Dennis Collin grabbing it for Cork. Way downfield, up goes Van Larkin. Van Larkin out to the wing to Pat Lawler. Pat Lawler bottled up a bit, but goes on with the ball. Mick Crotty trying to get it out the far side. Over there too is Justin McCarthy. And Justin sends it way upfield, and Charlie McCarthy is out there, very near the sideline. One of these ground ones of his to Ray Cummins. Ray Cummins has got it. He's on the 21. Pa Dillon has held him, and there's a free in for Cork. Well, the battle of the tall ones as the tall Ray Cummins and the tall Pa Dillon stand shoulder to shoulder. And Charlie McCarthy, with that number 13 in his back, getting ready to take this free, which can and surely will bring Cork at least nearer. It does. He sends it over the bar, making the score now. Kilkenny 5 points and Cork 4, which in fact is 1 goal and 1. And there's Charlie McCarthy, and that's Charlie's first score of the game. Kilkenny 5 points, Cork 1 goal and 1. 12 minutes gone, first half. Noel Skean, complete with well-peaked cap. Out to the far side, Mick Crotty out there. Chasing Vic Malone. Shorty's ball for Kilkenny. Dennis Collin wholeheartedly going in there. But Charlie McCarthy decides it's not worthwhile chasing that one because even Charlie wouldn't get to it. And that was an opinion also held by Jim Tracy as the ball goes out over the line. Line ball for Kilkenny and Jim Tracy to take the puck. Just inside the 50. Oh, a very short one. Grabbed by Liam O'Brien, however, and that's the long one. Blocked down by Tony Marr to Seamus Looney. Seamus Looney to the side of the field of Pat Haggerty. Pat letting it go by. Pat Henderson coming out. Pat Henderson right upfield. Frank Norbuck doesn't quite hold on to it. Ball goes back in the centre to Seamus Looney. Seamus, still Seamus. Now it's Con Roach. And Con Roach for Cork. Way in towards the goal mouth. And Ray Cummins has it again. Ray Cummins is grounded again. And with Charlie McCarthy taking the freeze, bringing down a man going in, it may save a certain score, but it also means a certain score. Charlie McCarthy bidding now for the equalizer. No doubt about it, straight over the bar, Charlie McCarthy the scorer, and that makes them level. Charlie, who has now scored 2 points for Charlie, and the score, Kilkenny 5 points, Cork 1 goal and 2, and we make it 14 minutes in the first half. And the Noel Skean puck out comes to Frank Cummins, centre of the field. Got out by Brian Murphy. Grabbed out on the far side and blocked down by Pat McDonald. Pat McDonald way out the field with his clearance. Eamon Morrissey in under it. Now it's Pat Henderson with the ball. And Pat has lost his stick, but he's still, he hasn't lost his boot, but he's lost the ball now. It goes to Pat Haggerty. Pat, who's foraging everywhere. Oh, a lovely shot from Pat, way out the far side of the field. And Sean O'Leary trying to keep it in play, but Van Larkin is in on top of him. A very dramatic dive there, I would say, by Sean O'Leary, which might have deserved an Oscar more than a free. And that's Frank Cummins getting the ball down to Mick Crotty on this side. Mick Crotty up further upfield now. Ned Byrne coming out, pulling on it along with Brian Murphy, breaking between them. Kieran Purcell. And Kieran a high one, and Kilkenny lead again. Kilkenny lead by 6 points to Cork's 1 goal and 2 after just almost 16 minutes of play. Got down there by Pat Henderson. Van Larkin wholeheartedly out the field. Justin McCarthy hooped. Three Kilkenny men, one leading it to the other, and eventually cleared out by Eamon Morrissey way out the field. And it comes to Pat Delaney. Pat Delaney with it now. He's bursting his way through a dangerous hopping ball in towards the goal. It's Mick Crotty with it now. He's on the 14. There's a free. There's a free. A free to Kilkenny. A free to Kilkenny. Great save by Paddy Barry, but the whistle had gone. The whistle had gone. A free 21-yard line, dead straight in front of the goal. Maybe ever so slightly to the left, but Eddie Kerr is to take it. Remember, Kilkenny leading by 1 point at this stage. And now Kilkenny lead by 2 as Eddie Kerr has scored his second point of the game and has put Kilkenny, in fact, 2 points ahead as Kilkenny lead by 7 points to Cork's 1 goal and 2. The stopwatch says 18 minutes, first half. Paddy Barry. Puck out into the centre of the field. Charlie McCarthy's come way out there. And Liam O'Brien coming in for Kilkenny. Justin McCarthy after him. Dennis Colin almost touching the ball on the ground, or touching it almost on the ground, didn't, and it goes to Gerald McCarthy. Van Larkin, Van who's having one whale of a game, going up from his lowly position there to go high up in the air and getting the ball going out to Charlie McCarthy. Charlie in towards the goal, and Ray Cummins eventually finishing it over the bar. A point there for Cork by Ray Cummins, and that is Ray's second point of the game, his goal and a point, I should say, and the score is Kilkenny 7 points, Cork 1-3. And Charlie McCarthy looking a little bit irate there for a moment as he was beaten but recovered. Liam O'Brien is in there now, Justin McCarthy. Now it's Charlie, out to Gerald McCarthy. McCarthy's all round the place, they're not even cousins, but they're Cork men. And Gerald under pressure as the ball is blocked on by Jim Tracy. Back to Charlie McCarthy, and Charlie sends it over the bar. Charlie McCarthy, his third point of the game. Charlie, who in the championship has scored no less than 4 goals and 28 points up to today, and the sides are level again. Kilkenny 7 points, Cork 1 goal and 4. 22 minutes gone, first half. That's Liam O'Brien now. Liam O'Brien in the centre of the field, hooked by Justin McCarthy. Frank Cummins is out there. Charlie McCarthy switches in the Cork team, which put Mick Malone top of the right and Charlie McCarthy out on the half-forward line. That's Charlie again. Right across to Sean O'Leary, who's discarded his helmet. In now to Ray Cummins. Ray, 35 yards out, high, and it's over the bar. A goal and 2 points for Ray Cummins, but for Cork it's 1-5 as they lead 1-5 to Kilkenny's 7 points. Cork attacking again now. Gerald McCarthy and Eamon Morrissey. Eamon Morrissey trying to break up the attack. John Kinsella now with the ball. Across into the centre. Got by Pat Delaney, who is held, and there is a free for Kilkenny just outside the Cork 50-yard line. And at this stage, remember, Cork are leading by 1 point. Liam O'Brien. It's gone over the bar and they're level again. Another point for Kilkenny. Level for the third time in the game as Liam O'Brien sent that one over, making the score Kilkenny 8 points, Cork 1 goal and 5. Down to Justin McCarthy, off the final a couple of years ago with a broken leg, but boy is he in it today. Now it's Mick Malone. Mick Malone, who has won 4 under-21 medals. And he sends this one high, and he sends it over the bar, and Cork lead again as Mick Malone, star of 4 Cork under-21 teams, scores his first score of the game, putting Cork in the lead 1-6 to 8 points. Sean O'Leary across to the far side of the field. Ray Cummins racing out now. Ray being chased by Eamon Morrissey. Pa Dillon taking up the hunt as well. stalemate, but Ray Cummins with it. I don't know where he got it from. Now it goes back to Gerald McCarthy, into Charlie. Charlie McCarthy tipping it into Mick Malone. Mick Malone is shot and a great save. Oh, what a save. Noel Skehan, the wonder goalie. What a great save. Oh dear, that was worth seeing. It was worth travelling miles to see that one. Referee blowing his whistle and awarding a free to Cork for a foul on Conroach. Noel Skehan, well, he might have been a sub for 4 years looking at Ali, but he certainly learned plenty. And Conroach takes the free. Conroach drops it over the bar for another point for Cork, and Noel Skehan has gone down from a knock that he got when that ball was going over the bar. And here he comes with another puck out. Referee awards a free to Kilkenny just outside the Cork 50. Liam O'Brien going to take it now. And Liam sends it over the bar, and he narrows the gap to 1 point as Liam O'Brien, a very expert taker of frees and the scorer of 4 of Kilkenny's points. Kilkenny's total is 9, but Cork are the leaders, 1 goal and 7. 31 of the 40 minutes gone, and it seems a pity that there are only 9 left in this first half. But don't forget, there's another 40 after that. Dennis Collins. Now Pat Hegarty. Mick Malone coming across on the far wing now. Trying to sell a dummy to Jim Tracy. Sale completed. Ball in towards the goal mark, and it's a goal! It's a goal! Mick Malone dropping a ball in there into the square, and Noel Skehan going for it, but Pa Gillen and Ray Cummins came across in front of him, and whether it was Ray Cummins who eventually touched it to the net or not, I wouldn't like to bet from up here, but if it was, whether it was or not, Mick Malone is the man with the credit. It is Cork 2-7, Kilkenny 9 points. And Kilkenny back in the attack now as John Kinsella from the 50-yard line sends it high and sends it over the bar. And that makes the score now. Cork still leading, of course, with the score of 2 goals and 7 points. That's a total of 13 points to Kilkenny's 10. A quick puck out taken that was intended for Dennis Collin, but it eventually went to Mick Crotty. Nedburn to Mick Crotty. To John Kinsella, who is surrounded. And there is a free in for Kilkenny. Eddie Kerr coming out to take it. I don't know if that was a half Nelson or a whole Nelson, but it was a Kinsella grounder anyway. Eddie Kerr to take the free. Eddie shot is an Eddie Kerr point, his 3rd of the game. Narrowing the gap now to 2 points as Eddie getting his 3rd of the game, and Cork leading 2 goals and 7 points to Kilkenny's 11. This is Pat Laura for Kilkenny. Pat Hegarty is after him. Pat gets the ball into the centre. And it's Charlie McCarthy now, and Pat Henderson after him, and it's still Charlie. Charlie in towards the goal mark, a hopping ball, and it's Noel Skehan again. Noel Skehan out in towards the centre. Conroach under pressure. Up now to Mick Malone. Ray Cummins backing in. Pa Dillon making sure he doesn't get in. And Noel Skehan in possession, but the referee has decided that Pa Dillon fouled Ray Cummins. And a rather funny scene in a way that the little Van Larkin is having an argument with a rather tall Mutton Jeff-like situation here, the rather tall Ray Cummins. Free for Cork. Front of the goal, Charlie McCarthy. And a point. Charlie, his 4th point of the game. The scoreboard now, Cork 2 goals and 8 points to Kilkenny's 11 points. And that is 14 points to 11. 2 minutes left in the first half on our stopwatch. That's not an official time, it's just our stopwatch. And here comes Kilkenny with Kieran Purcell. Kieran Purcell, 25 yards out. being chased by Con Roach. Con, oh, what a marvellous robbery that was. But the ball comes out to this side. John Kinsella has come across in the first, and Con Roach has come after it again. Con with his dander up, as they say, getting the ball down to Frank Cummins. Stalemate. Ball breaking out again to Frank Cummins. And Frank, who may hurl his club hurling down in Cork, but he hurls his county hurling for Kilkenny. In now to Ned Byrne. Ned Byrne being hooshed off the ball, and that's a hooshing job if ever there was. Out to John Kinsella. John Kinsella 30 yards out. His puck blocked down by Con Roach. Mick Crotty 25 yards out. A shot and it's over the bar. And now the score. With 1 minute left in the first half. Cork 2 goals and 8 points. Kilkenny 12. That's 14 points to 12. Con Roach. Maybe he's lost his stick, but he's got it back very quickly. And now it's Frank Cummins. Frank Cummins from 70 yards out from the Cork goal. A dangerous lobbing ball in towards the goal mouth. Kieran Purcell in there. Ned Byrne in there. In there too is Pat McDonald and Brian Murphy. And the ball just won't move. Kieran Purcell coming on after it there. Ned Byrne trying to get it through. Didn't. The ball goes out to Con Roach. On a high relieving clearance. Now it comes to Justin McCarthy. Justin McCarthy being chased there by Liam O'Brien. Charlie McCarthy has come down looking for it. He doesn't get it. Jim Tracy does. Jim Tracy up now to Pat Lawler. Pat Lawler up through to Pat Delaney. Pat Delaney still on after the ball. Oh, a hard pull there that he didn't like. And there is a free in for Kilkenny about 40 yards out from the Cork goal. And it looks to me as if there's some changes in personnel even in the Kilkenny forward line. More about that in a moment. Eddie Kerr with the shot and has sent the ball over the bar for a point for Kilkenny. Eddie Kerr, the scorer, making it now just 1 point between them. And the score is now Cork 2 goals and 8 points, Kilkenny 13 points, 4 minutes gone in the first half. And it looks as if Mossy Murphy is on for Eddie Byrne in the Kilkenny team. And here comes Cork attacking, but Ray Cummins trying to get in past by Dylan Parr, policing Ray very well, and looking a little bit satisfied that that was one occasion the Kilkenny man was most definitely the man in control, as he more or less kidded the Cork man into letting the ball go by. Mossy Murphy at full forward for Kilkenny. And Kieran Purcell has moved out onto the right wing. Kilkenny going into attack again now. Pat Delaney getting out to the ball. Lovely high lobbing ball. Eddie Kerr is in under it, so is Tony Marr. Ball goes back and it's cleared out to this side by Teddy O'Brien. Pat Lawler now. Or not Pat Lawler, John Kinsella it is. John Kinsella. Across into the centre. Mossy Murphy tried to get it, stick to it, but he can't. Seamus Looney now. Way upfield for Cork. Down it comes to within 70 yards of the Cork goal. Still 70 yards, or back again at 70 yards from the Cork goal. Justin McCarthy and Liam O'Brien. Liam O'Brien with it now. 50 yards out, 40 yards out, 30 yards out. The 21-yard line. A shot that's high and a shot that's low. Oh, it's over the bar. It's over the bar. The point and the equalizer once again. The equalizer once again is Liam O'Brien, the chief scorer for Kilkenny today. And the score, they're level. Kilkenny 14 points, Cork 2 goals and 8. Pat Lawler. Pat Lawler upfield, and it's Con Roach again. What a great game he's playing. Out to this side of the field. Eamon Morrissey doesn't quite get the ball to his stick. It's sent in by Justin McCarthy. Ray Cummins. Where's he going to flick this one? Nowhere, because he doesn't get away with it. But the referee has penalised Eamon Morrissey for a foul on Ray Cummins, and there is a free in for Cork about 40 yards out from the Kilkenny goal. Can this be the lead again? Charlie McCarthy. And the ball dropped down. Yes, it's him again. Out goes Noel Skehan. But he's beaten by Pat Hegarty. He gets it back to Mick Malone. Mick Malone across into the centre. And a shot that's low and hard into goal. A goal there. Pat Dillon just couldn't grab the ball. Pat Dillon couldn't grab it. And Mick Malone it was who finished it. Mick Malone finishing it into the back of the net. Noel Skehan had gone out with the ball on the far side. And now Mick Malone putting Cork ahead with the score 3-8 to 14 points. That is a goal and a point that he has scored in the game. On the far wing now, the ball goes out over the line and wide. And the round of applause that you hear is for Van Larkin limping away way down the other end of the field. And out comes the puck out by Paddy Barry into the centre of the field. Justin McCarthy, back to Gerald McCarthy. Ray Cummins getting his hands up, tapping it down to Charlie McCarthy. Charlie outside the far line of ground. A shot and it's blocked by Noel Skehan. Sean O'Leary is after him. Now he gets it across the goal mouth and it's gone off Noel Skehan's stick and it is a 70. It's Gerald McCarthy to take the 70. And Noel Skehan blocks it down. Pat Lawler. Mick Malone now. Still Mick Malone. Back it comes to Sean O'Leary. Sean O'Leary is shot in a point. A point by Sean O'Leary, his first of the game. Youngest lad on the field. Discarded his helmet and has got his first point. Cork 3 goals and 9 points. Kilkenny 14 points. That's 18 points to 14 and it's 12 minutes gone in the second half. Gerald McCarthy up to Ray Cummins. Ray a shot and Ray a point. Ray Cummins, who has scored 3 goals and 2 points for Cork. 2 goals and 3 points for Cork, and putting them ahead now with the score of 3 goals and 10 points to 11 points, or to 14 points. The score at this stage is 3-10 to 14 points. But Kilkenny with Eddie Kerr now coming back. This is Eddie. Eddie from way out the field, and that's knocked a point off that lead. Is Eddie working his way across the far side, getting a point from play there, and making the score now after his 5th point of the game. Cork 3 goals and 10 points. Kilkenny 15 points. That's 4 points between them again. 19 to 15. Pat Henderson with it now. Jim Tracy. Jim Tracy right up the wing now to John Kinsella, very near the sideline. He's gone over. Linesman says that he and ball were over. Gerald McCarthy. Eamon Morrissey, who has redonned his helmet, I notice. And Dennis Collin. Lovely bit of fielding in the centre of the field by Dennis Collin. Lovely bit of hooking there by Frank Cummins, and a lovely bit of follow-up by Liam O'Brien. Liam O'Brien for Kilkenny up along the wing. Eddie Kerr grabbing that ball into his left hand, and away he goes up the wing. A shot from way out the field. And a goal! Oh, what a goal! What a goal! There he is, showing the signs of battle there. Eddie Kerr with a knock on the side of the head there in his right eye. He scored a goal and 5 of the total, and there's only a point between them. 3-10 to 15 points. 19 points to 18. And here come Cork again. Charlie McCarthy again. Ray Cummins. Cummins in front of the goal. And it's the goal! Oh, there he is. 3 goals and 3 points to his credit. And to his eternal credit, the way he gets them. The score, 4 goals and 10 points for Cork, 115 for Kilkenny. But as they say in show business, you ain't seen nothing yet. And it's Dennis Corlin, high from way out the field. No skiing. And he tried to pass it past Charlie McCarthy. Charlie in possession now. Charlie in front of the goal mouth. And it is saved in the goal mouth. It's a goal! It's a goal! Sean O'Leary the scorer. Sean O'Leary with an assist from Charlie McCarthy. And that makes the score now 5-10. 5-10 to 115. And we're in the 16th minute of the second half. Cork leading by 7 points now. A moment ago they were in trouble, and now they're in control. But only 16 minutes gone. And remember, there are 40 minutes in each wonderful half of wonderful hurling like this. No skiing. Out to the centre of the field. And here comes Pat Delaney. Pat Delaney on the 50. 40. 21. 14. A hand pass shot and Paddy Barry saves. A tussle in the goal mouth. A free out for Cork. A little bit of picking off the ground there and a free out for Cork. Paddy Barry, who has not been pressed anything like as much as Noel Skehan, but saving that one very well, and here he is with his red and white, well-peaked cap to take this free out. Pat Lawler, oh, a fresh air shot, and you don't see them very often. Liam O'Brien across the would-be pass over the far side to Kieran Purcell, but it's Tom Roach way up the field, and Connor set it over the bar from 70 yards from his own goal. 70 yards from his own goal, every inch of it, and over the bar, making the score now 5 goals and 11 points for Cork, 1 goal and 15 for Kilkenny, and Con has scored 2 of them. And the Cork followers sensing a possible victory here, but I wouldn't be too sure yet. They're still out in front, but this is hurling, and this is Eddie Kerr. And that was Kieran Purcell. And this is Eddie Kerr. And that is Brian Murphy of Cork. But he's under pressure. Kieran Purcell with the ball now. Kieran working his way through. He's on the 21, the 14, he's fouled, and there's a free in for Kilkenny. Free in for Kilkenny, and we make it about almost 18 minutes of the second half. On the 21-yard line, Eddie Kerr to take it. What would you do, chum? Would you be satisfied with the point? You've a long time to go, or would you try for a goal? Here he comes. He's going for a goal. And he's got it! There he is, Eddie Kerr. 2 goals and 5 points of the total to his credit. And the score now reads Cork still out there in front with the score 5 goals and 11 points to Kilkenny, 2 goals and 15. And the ball out in the centre of the field. That's Seamus Looney with a fresh air. And that's Eddie Kerr. High, lobbing, dangerous ball into the goal mouth. Ball blocked down out to this side of the field. Mick Crotty trying to get through, but he's well and truly brought down, and there's another free for Kilkenny. Will Eddie Kerr be satisfied with the point, or where he succeeded a few moments ago, will he try again for a goal? This one not dead straight in front of the goal, slightly to the left. And I think he's going to be satisfied with the point. He is over the bar, a point for Kilkenny, narrowing the gap, and that makes it 2 goals and 6 points that Eddie has scored, and it makes the scoreboard read Cork 5 goals and 11 points, Kilkenny 2 goals and 16. That is 26 points to 22, and 21 minutes gone in the second half. 19 minutes left in the game. This is Pat Hegarty. Pat Hegarty being chased, being hooped, but still getting his puck in. The referee has awarded a free out against Cork, against Pat for holding there, and this free for Kilkenny will be taken by Martin Coogan. Kenny O'Brien of Cork into Dennis Collin. Half blocked down. Gerald McCarthy. More fresh air. But he gets it to Charlie. Charlie running down for it. And a lobbing ball in towards the goal mouth. Pat Dillon and Ray Cummins going for it. Ray feeding the ball back to Mick Malone. Mick in towards the goal mouth. Doubled down by Sean O'Leary. But he doesn't quite connect, and it is Noel Skean who gets it out to this side of the field. And Jamie Cooney completely misses it. And here comes Pat Delaney with this, tapping the ball down on the ground as he goes through. He's on the 21, he takes the shot, and it is a point. Oh, Pat Delaney. He's got this extraordinary solo run where he doesn't just hop the ball on his stick, but he hops the ball off the ground and gets it back into his hand again. But the amazing thing is that effective though he is, that is his first point in the game. Pat Lawler now for Kilkenny, and a very long one. This is Eamon Morrissey now for Kilkenny from his own 55, again not a long one. And it comes however to Frank Cummins. Frank Cummins going soloing up the field now. He's on the 50. It's 40, it's 30, it's 21, it's a shot, and it's a goal! It's a goal! Oh, what a goal! Frank Cummins the scorer, and the sides are level again. 5-11 to 3-17. Charlie McCarthy out there too. Pat Dillon still there with Charlie, gets it across into the centre. Going back is Pat Henderson. Wonderful recovery. Back to Frank Cummins. Playing one whale of a game in the centre of the field. And down it goes. Tony Marr back there. And here's Eddie Kerr. It's shot. And the lead for Kilkenny. Eddie Kerr, his personal total, 2 goals and 7. The tally on the scoreboard, Kilkenny 3-18, Cork 5-11. That's 27 points to 26. Kilkenny now leading, and it's not so long ago since they were 7 points behind. And Liam O'Brien with a bandage or something on the top of his head, up to Eddie Kerr. To Mossy Murphy. And Mossy from 50 yards out makes it 2 points up to Kilkenny. Mossy Murphy, who came on as a sub, getting that one, and now the score is 3-19 to 5-11 in favour of Kilkenny. Donny Collins coming on the Cork team now. Here comes Kilkenny back in the attack, but it's Tony Marr. Tony Marr way up the field. Ball blocked down. Donny Collins with it now. Donny Collins way upfield for Cork. Now a lovely bit of high fielding by Martin Coogan. Coogan down the field, where it goes to John Kinsella. John Kinsella from 50 yards out. And saved in complete control by Paddy Barry. Pat Hegarty has gone off the Cork team, and the ball gone in now off Mick Malone's stick and gone dribbling out over the end line and wide. 2 points between them at this stage. Kilkenny, the leaders by these 2 points. What a fantastic game. Ray Cummins, centre half forward. Mick Malone, full forward. That's the latest move in the Cork team. Ball out to the centre of the field. Pat Henderson upfield to Eddie Kerr. A lovely touch over the head of the Corkman. And then getting the ball across to Kieran Purcell. Kieran Purcell from out the field, and it's another point for Kilkenny. Last 7 points in the game, all scored by Kilkenny, who now lead with the score 3 goals and 20 to Cork's 5 goals and 11. That's 29 points to 26. The stopwatch says 30 minutes gone, 10 minutes left, and you still ain't seen nothing yet. From the puck out, it is Kilkenny's Frank Cummins with the ball. And Frank up the field, but it's Dennis Collin for Cork now. His puck blocked down. Donny Collins after the ball now, with it on the 50. Into the goal mouth. Pulled down by Martin Coogan. Now it's Liam O'Brien. And Liam going up on a solo. The egg on the pan. Away he goes with his ball stuck to his stick. Lovely high hopping ball that goes into Paddy Barry, and Paddy getting a long relieving clearance upfield. Tony Collins going under, but he misjudges it and it goes back to Frank Cummins. And a queer hop on that ball as it landed. Teddy O'Brien now for Cork. Gerald McCarthy, top of the left for Cork now. As Martin Coogan comes out, gets the ball, his hooper is beaten by a hurley-less Gerald. And back now goes Pat Henderson. And another terrific clearance. And Seamus Looney gets the ball now to Dennis Collin, who misses it. Recovers. Justin McCarthy. Way up the field it goes now. And it's Martin Coogan feeling that ball, getting it with great style, coolness, and the plum, and getting it away down the field. This is Teddy O'Brien now, tackled by Frank Cummins. And it's Ray Cummins trying to get his hand up to that ball. Pat Henderson is in there. Ray Cummins out to Tony Collins. In there is Eamon Morrissey, and Morrissey with the ball out to the far side of the field. Conroach going back, judging it perfectly. And a high ball from way out the field by Con. There's a tail on it, and it is gone wide. It's wide, it's wide. Well, Kilkenny leading by 3 points. 5-11 to Kilkenny, 3-20 I should say. Cork 5-11. That's 29 points to 26. And so help me God, I hope it's a draw. From the puck out, the ball comes down the field, and it's Pat Delaney. And here comes Pat going way up the field. Tony Marr is after him, but Pat breaks clear. And there's another point for Kilkenny. And Pat Delaney and Tony Marr exchanging what could loosely be described as pleasantries as Kilkenny leads still further now. And here comes Liam O'Brien. Another shot in towards the goal mouth, and it goes off the chest of Paddy Barry and is in fact eventually deflected out over the end line and has gone wide. John Rothwell is in for Gerald McCarthy on the Cork team. 4 points between them. Pat Lawler. Teddy O'Brien in under it, and Conroach out the far side to Dennis Corlin. Dennis Corlin up along the far wing. John Rothwell gone down for it now with Martin Coogan. Ball breaks loose to Pa Dillon, and Pa coming out, and Pa coming out with that confidence that a 4-point lead at this stage can give you. And here comes Tony Collins back with the attack that an attack must really come at this stage for Cork. And here it's Eamon Morrissey, downfield for Kilkenny. Kieran Purcell, one sock on, one sock off, but who cares about fashion? It's Pat Delaney. Pat Delaney and Seamus Looney, and Pat Delaney getting the better of the tussle. In towards the goal mouth. And a free, no, 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 no. It's a free in for Kilkenny, and it might mean that the no was premature because Eddie might well go for, and Paddy Morden is in the game now, might well go for a goal, but remember the score is Kilkenny 3-21, Cork 5-11, 30 points to 26 in favour of Kilkenny, and 5 minutes left in the game. Can you believe it that not so long ago Kilkenny were 7 points behind? Eddie Kerr, and he takes his point. Eddie Kerr taking his point. He's now scored a total of 2 goals and 8 points, and Kilkenny have scored a total of 3 goals and 22 to 5-11. And here come Cork, and it's Sean O'Leary with the ball, going over the top, but he loses the ball en route. Out comes the ball to Johnny Collins. Johnny with it now. A shot that's low, blocked down by Jim Tracy. Charlie McCarthy, to heck with the helmet, he says. Away it goes, and it's Jim Tracy with the ball now. Down a long clearance. This is Teddy O'Brien. Teddy O'Brien bottled up, but shaking off the bottlers and getting the ball to Seamus Looney. Teddy O'Brien again. Teddy O'Brien way up the field with the ball. And a great grabbing clearance there by Eamon Morrissey. Down comes the ball, and it's Mick Crotty. Mick Crotty from out the field takes his shot, and Paddy Barry saves it inside his own parallelogram. He comes out now to make a clearance, making every yard tell. Less than 5 minutes left in the game, and it's Pat Henderson. Brian Murphy and Mick Crotty. Brian Murphy with it, up the field. And here's Con Roach. Oh, what a game Con has played. Two Kilkenny men around him. Well, he can kick him as well as hit him. I mean the ball. And it is pulled down by Donny Collins, far side of the field. And that's Frank Cummins. Frank Cummins back now to Martin Coogan. Martin hoots. But going back with the coolness of a 5-point lead, getting the ball to get it downfield to Pat Henderson, and he's still further downfield. This is Seamus Looney now for Cork. And Paddy Morton with the ball now. John Kinsella has gone off. Paddy Morton, we mentioned some time ago, had come on. Brian Murphy and Mossy Murphy with it now. The referee has blown his whistle. He saw that pull of the jersey, and this looks like about it. Eddie Kerr to take the free, dead straight in front of the goal. And he sends it over the bar, and Kilkenny have increased their lead still further to 32 points to 26. And that makes the score, in fact, 3 goals and 23 points for Kilkenny, 5 goals and 12 for Cork, 2 goals and 9 of the Kilkenny total scored by Eddie Kerr. Tony Marr up the field. Ray Cummins now with the ball. But even Ray can't strike the rock to make the miracle happen as the ball is cleared out to the far side of the field. 2 minutes left of the game. Con Roach to take the line ball. Pat Henderson. Pat Lawler. Tony Marr, who's up 50 yards out from the Kilkenny goal now, trying to get it up. Donny Collins getting it upfield a bit, booted down by Liam O'Brien. Paddy Moran, and Paddy the hero of many a Kilkenny battle. And Pat Delaney with it now, trying to get upfield. Trying to get up, in fact. He does both, and he gets the point. And the somewhat dejected Paddy Barry looking at Pat Delaney, who sees another All-Ireland medal already on the mantelpiece. Kilkenny 3-24, Cork 5-11, 1 minute left in the game. The last 11 points in this game came from Kilkenny, who have really taken over. That's Mossy across to the far side now, Mossy Murphy, and here's Con Roach. Con Roach beaten this time by Kieran Purcell, and Kieran Purcell may well lay on another score here. Brian Murphy gone out. Still Brian Murphy, but his puck blocked down, and there's a line ball for Cork. The crowd, the Kilkenny crowd, now sensing victory. How times can change. Not so long ago, the Cork crowd were sensing victory. Eddie Kerr from 50 yards out. And it's gone wide. And the score is now, as it was a moment ago, Kilkenny 3 goals and 24 points. Cork 5 goals and